Hey guys, I wanted to put a video out there. I actually had some good and bad feedback on the last video that I did, which was the one about the judging. And Cockney Buddha got a little bit frustrated, and I'm not putting that out for anybody else really. I'm putting this out for me because how the story went. I got a pretty negative and kind of a turn the screw comment on my YouTube channel from somebody. And even though this person has no idea who I am or anything like that, it triggered something. And I'm human. And like everybody else, everybody is human. Some of these things happen. I'm sure even Buddhist monks in monasteries get those little bits of anger that they have to deal with and work with. And it's all part of the journey that I'm on. It's a matter of looking at these things and seeing where things went wrong and getting feedback from people and either taking that feedback or not taking that feedback. And like I said, I had some good and some not so good feedback. And I don't mean bad. I just mean, hey, I could see you was a little frustrated. And yeah, I was. And I noticed that I started out not too bad, and then it started creeping into again a little bit more of a frustration than I actually wanted, and I nailed it down. I nailed it down to where I believe that was coming from as well. And one of the things is it's triggered this kind of, don't step on me thing, because I was bullied real bad when I was a kid. I work with people with bullying. I know what that is, and I know the consequences of bullying, and it is not a nice place to be when you're in it. And even where I'm at now, where I've got the triggers, and my therapist, with some of the things that I've done with my therapist dealing with anger, has even looked at me when I've tripped out and said, yeah, you got PTSD. And I'm not doubting that now. I mean, in the beginning, when I first heard that, I was like, no, you're joking. And I was just going through and working with my stuff. But this anger keeps creeping in. It's something I work on. I work with rage too. I get rage and I work with it. And this comment, instead of taking it as the test, which I did in the beginning, I heard it. Well, I shouldn't say heard it, read it. And things started processing, and I was able to kind of push it away, and I thought I dealt with it. I thought everything was good, but then I decided I was going to put a video out there and use that scenario to work on, judging and talk about judging. And I will be doing more on judging. I think I've got some videos out there on judging already, but it's something that comes up a lot with people with judgment. So I will be putting some more work out there about judgment. And I've had people come up and say, hey, where's your video? Because I posted it out, and then people have gone there and gone, Steve, what's up? And I've had to tell them, no, I took it down. But I've also had, even this morning, a mate of mine say, hey, I don't know why you ain't leaving that up. It's about getting real, and you're absolutely correct. It is all about getting real, and it's all about showing your emotion. And like he said, there's nothing wrong with showing your emotion. But it's a subject that I'm working on, which is my anger, and looking at it. So to see it creep in, and my belief is it was a bit of the old Steve that started coming in, and it wasn't Cockney Buddha. It was a mix, but the balance was off a little bit towards the end, and I've recognized it, hence why I'm putting this out there. So don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to look at yourselves and take a really good hard look and listen to people. Yes, I understood everybody. Some of those that said, hey, man, I know you're working on a journey, and, you look to be frustrated with that. And I clued into that. And I also clued in and agreed with the point of, it's okay to show your emotions, but it's somewhere I'm going. It's a journey that I'm on, and it's something to look at. And anybody that's on a journey, on a spiritual journey, whatever journey, in improving themselves going forward, it was an improvement in the beginning. Then it kind of went down, and now I'm coming back even stronger, and I'm improving even more. And, to the person that made the comment, hey, I'm going to say it again. Thank you for watching. I normally get back to people and say, thanks. But this one just kind of hit a nerve. But no excuses. No excuses. It's all about working on those things that we want to work on. Looking at the Cockney Buddha and going, what would Cockney Buddha have done there? What would the situation been? So when I got some of the feedback, I thought, you know what? Nah, Cockney Buddha wouldn't have gone there. Cockney Buddha would have been, okay, yeah, that's your insecurities. You go ahead and you you blast off whatever, because the problem lies with you and your insecurities, and it's not me, especially when you don't even know me. So how can you have any kind of comment when you don't even know me? Because it was a personal attack too. It wasn't just about the video. It was an actual point the finger at me as well. And when I looked at the profile, there were certain things that were said there that was, it wasn't good on their side. So, I used that as well. But then then it crept in. The old Steve came in doing this. Are you going to let that happen? Right? We all hear it. But then it's a matter of dealing with that and going, that is a different Steve. That is a past. That is something that I'm working on and working away from, and working on that anger instead of blowing and analyzing and looking and staying calm mind and breathing. And like I said, I'm human. So I wanted to put this out there just to let people know that, yes, I did take down the video. And that is the reason why, because it isn't part of my journey. And yeah, you will see me get frustrated and angry from time to time. It's an emotion. It's there, and we all have it. But it was a matter of looking at that anger, and instead of looking at anger and going, yeah, I'm right, I'm going to put it down and wipe it out, instead of doing that, and it's a matter of looking at the anger and going, okay, why am I angry? What is it? What is it hitting him with me? And I did that in the beginning, like I say, but then it kind of went a little bit pear-shaped. But weren't bad. I mean, my real good mate, brother over in England, got a hold of me and he actually complimented me and said, well done. And I'm like, with what? And he goes, well, I could see where you was, but you didn't go where you normally go. So, I appreciate each and every one of you out there that help me along the way and support and bring those comments in to help me, because it's invaluable. It really is. It's something that I can look at and go, okay, let's look. There's the cards on the table. Which way am I going to go? Am I going to go this way, which Cockney Buddha is telling me to do? Or am I going to go this way, which the old Steve tells me to do? So what I do is I look at the Cockney Buddha side and I go, what would Cockney Buddha do? And it probably wouldn't have been that. So thank you. Again, thanks everybody for listening, tuning in, showing me that love, passing the comments. Beautiful, beautiful hearted people out there. Thank you. Stay that course. Namaste.